In our last edition of Latitude, we took you up in a helicopter for a bird's eye view of many of the major projects taking place around the Port of L.A., designed to ensure that America's port remains the nation's fastest and most reliable trade gateway for years to come. From its deep main channel to its rapidly expanding terminals and on-dock rail systems, the Port of L.A.'s capital improvement projects are already reaping big benefits for shippers. And here's another important milestone: the newly opened expansion of the port's heavy container corridor, commonly known as the Overweight Corridor. While relatively short, just 20 miles long, the corridor provides major benefits by giving shippers easier, faster, and more cost-effective access to more than 8 million square feet of additional warehouse and transloading facilities in close proximity to the port. Facilities that can now be accessed with fewer truck trips that will help reduce costs, time, and truck emissions.
The former corridor, by way of example, had about 12 to 15 buildings. Now, by its expanding to Carson, you can reach almost 8 million square feet of new real estate, some 60 buildings, all of which are much larger than the smaller assets that were formerly served.
The advantage that the expansion of the Overweight Corridor brings to our customers is that it allows them to ship more product within each container. That's an advantage to them because it allows them to ship less containers. The fewer containers that they ship, the lower their costs of shipping and logistics costs are.
This expansion has given the shipping community more opportunity to find transloading in the Port of L.A. Transloading will actually make us more competitive to capture that market.
For shippers, the Overweight Corridor expansion not only means there are more facilities available to serve their needs, but more flexibility to make important last-minute distribution decisions that help their bottom line.
A shipper in China, for example, if he had overweight freight or heavier freight, he wouldn't be able to fill a typical 40-foot shipping container to capacity. So they're sending light loads to our ports because that's all that can be handled once they land here. So now to a shipper, they can optimize those containers, they get better value, and then even the end consumer ultimately should pay a lesser price for those goods.
Well, the advantages of the Overweight Corridor expansion has been an increase in business. It's allowed us to go out and sell that capacity, and it's been good for not only our company, but the local economy.
A short road for shippers, a giant leap for the shipping industry. The Overweight Corridor, another major milestone in the Port of L.A.'s never-ending commitment to reducing costs and improving efficiencies to and from every major market in the U.S.